Okay, one thing that will happen pretty regularly to my students is they will be in their OneNote and they will have done their homework on the OneNote right in front of them. And then they get to class and they access it and they say, "Oh my gosh, Miss Brady, I don't know where my homework went. It's gone. I swear I did this already and it's just not there. I don't know where it went." Well, one thing to note is that in this, you'll see how this has got a square around it in each of these pages. This is really just a printout of a Word document that I had created. So what happens is just like in Word, sometimes text will go behind the image. So right here, if I select the image of the worksheet that I printed into the OneNote, it is currently on top of all of my writing. So if I change the order to go backward, now that didn't fix it. So I'm going to do it again and go to order and say send to the back. Now look what just happened. All of the writing, all of the things that I had already put on there came back because they're now on top of it and not behind it. So again, this is just some troubleshooting for, let's say you get in here and all of a sudden all of the work that you did was not there. It could be that the image is just on top of the work that you did. Many times this will happen accidentally. I have no real rhyme or reason why it will be sent to the front, but just sometimes that will happen. Additionally, if you're working on the online application, sometimes these will move over and then your handwriting isn't where it's supposed to be and everything gets messed up. That's why I encourage you to always use the desktop version and not the online version because it's less likely to get moved around. If that does happen, you can just hit the undo button at the top and it'll go back to where it was. And then you have your work back in order. So that was just one troubleshooting for in case you find that your writing has disappeared. It could just be that you needed to change the order of the documents that are in your page. Another thing that you might need to do is to refresh your notebook and make sure it's synced to the online saved version. To do that, you would go to File and then go to your notebook that you're working in and then just select View Sync Status and you can sync. You'll note one of my students had a problem, so it's telling me there was an error in the syncing, but it'll show you an update of the sync and how long it's going to take. So that is your troubleshooting for where my homework went.